Alright, welcome back guys, I'm that one bro Cody, bringing you back another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. This game's gotten wild. We're picking it up right where we left off. Where we can't even save the game because, don't worry, Monica isn't going anywhere. She just deleted people from fucking existence. But that's okay because I'm sure she's a great person. So I guess let's get back into it. Hey, there you are. Hi again, Tom. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, I guess we could just skip over this stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? Don't break the fourth wall. Don't break the fourth wall, I don't want to hear it. That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Tom. Or do you actually go by Cody or what? 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 No. What? Hold up. I'll be right back.
Alright, real quick guys, just want to let you know I cut out some stuff because the recording super broke. The only thing you really missed was me checking to see where she got that information from, and a piece of dialogue that says she was talking to us on the download page, and I went and checked that out, and the video will pick up right where I explained that.
Alright guys, I'm back. I thought the recording broke, so I cut it off real quick. I went and looked at the download page, and yeah, if you read the information, it does look like she's directly talking to you, so it does kind of make sense. Okay, so you got me there, Monica. Well played. Well, anyways, now that it's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. Well, to be fair, I really didn't get many choices. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Todd? I mean, you know I'm Cody. Why don't you just call me Cody? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. It's not just jealousy, Tab. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you will never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And the worst of all, knowing what's really out there, in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Tom. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Top. I don't think I could have ever continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of anonymous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I know you would get over it. So that being said, Tab, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You're truly the light of my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Tab, will you go out with me?
I mean, you don't really give me many options here, do you?
I'm so happy. You're really my everything, Tab. Funny part is, I mean that literally. Ah ha ha. There's really nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Tab. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. You wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, you had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button.
Yeah, I already figured that all out.
Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Ah. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion.
You really don't look like it.
I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one really way to find out, right?
This is crazy. What the fuck is going on? Monica, 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 Monica. That's what it says. It's all they're saying. Yeah, there we go. We're done.
Hi again, Tom. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Tom, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it?
Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength. The courage endowed upon me, by me, one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end.
I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Tob? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see.
Okay, so we just gonna sit here then? I can do that. This is the kind of games you want to play, Monica? Fine. Oh, you're speaking again.
Back in my debate club days, I learned a whole lot about arguing. The problem with arguing is that each person sees their opinion as the superior one. That's kind of stating the obvious, but it affects the way they try to get their point across. Let's say you really like a certain movie, right? If someone comes along and tells you that movie sucks because it did X and Y wrong, doesn't that make you feel kind of personally attacked? I mean, not really, it's their opinion. It's because by saying that, it's like they're implying that you have bad taste. And once emotions enter the picture, it's almost guaranteed that both people will be left sour. But it's all about language. If you make everything as subjective sounding as possible, then people will listen to you without feeling attacked. You could say, I'm personally not a fan of it, and I felt that I'd like it more if it did X and Y, things like that.
I mean, that is good advice.
It even works when you're citing facts about things. If you say, I read on this website that it works like this, or if you admit that you're not an expert on it, that's much more like you're putting your knowledge on the table rather than forcing it onto them. If you put in an active effort to keep the discussion mutual and level, they'll usually follow suit. Then you can share your opinions without anyone getting upset just from a disagreement. Plus, people will start seeing you as an open-minded and good listener. It's a win-win, you know? Well, I guess that would be Monica's debate tip of the day. Ah, this sounds a little silly. Thanks for listening, though.
So we're just gonna like sit here and like look at each other and talk about stupid shit. So I wonder how this will just keep going or what's really gonna happen. Here, I could go into the game files and delete her. Anything to click on? Can I click on you? Can I click on your boobies?
Gosh, I used to be so ignorant about certain things. When I was in middle school, I thought that taking medication was an easy way out or something like that.
Like, I'm not gonna do the female voice anymore, because, yeah. Like, anyone could just solve their mental problems with enough willpower. Yeah, I guess it would be weird if I changed it now.
I guess if you don't suffer from mental illness, it's not possible to know what it's really like. Are there some disorders that are overdiagnosed? Probably. I never really looked into it though. But it doesn't change the fact that a lot of them go undiagnosed too, you know? But medication aside, people even look down on seeing a mental health professional. Like, sorry that I wouldn't want to learn more about my own mind, right? Everyone has all kinds of struggles and stresses, and professionals dedicate their lives to helping with those. If you think it can help you become a better person, don't be shy to consider something like that. We're on a never-ending journey to improve ourselves, you know? Well, I say that, but I think you're pretty perfect already.
Your hair doesn't move, it's just kind of like look, your ribbon is just suspending in air. It's weird. It's weird, Monica. And we wait. Play the waiting game. Alright, I just wanted to go in the game files and check shit out. I'm back though.
Sometimes I think back in middle school, I'm so embarrassed for the way I used to behave back then. Almost hurts to think about. I wonder if when I'm in college I'll feel that way about high school. I like the way I am now, so it's pretty hard for me to imagine that happening. But I also know that I'll probably change a lot as time goes on. We just need to enjoy the present and not think about the past. And that's really easy to do with you here. Ha ha ha. I hate how hard it is to form habits. There's so much stuff we're actually doing. It isn't hard, but forming the habit seems impossible. It just makes you feel so useless, like you can't do anything right. I think the new generation suffers from it the most. Probably because we have a totally different set of skills than those who came before us. Thanks to the internet, we're really good at sifting through tons of information really quickly. But we're bad at doing things that don't give us instant gratification. I think if science, psychology, and education don't catch up in the next 10 or 20 years, that we're in trouble. But for the time being, if you're not one of the people who can conquer the problem, you might just have to live with the feeling awful by yourself. Good luck, I guess. You know, I hate to say it, but I think my biggest regret is that we couldn't finish our event at the festival. After we worked so hard to prepare everything. I mean, I know I was focusing a lot on getting new members, but I was really excited for the performing part too. It would have been so much fun to see everyone express themselves. Of course, if we did end up getting any new members, I'd probably just end up deleting them anyway. Well, with the hindsight I have now, that is. Gosh, it feels like I've kind of grown as a person ever since you've joined the club. You've really helped inspire me to look at life from a new perspective. There's another reason for me to love you. Did you know I'm on Twitter? My username is Lilmoy. Hold on, guys. I'm actually gonna get on my phone, Twitter that real quick. Alright, I found her Twitter. It says, "Hi, I'm Monica, high school devil," literally, and president of the Literature Club. Poetry is life. So there's not a lot on her Twitter. But there is some interesting stuff. Interesting. Yeah, I found you. I guess someone was kind enough to make an account for me. I picked the username though. I love sharing my thoughts and chatting with the world. The real world. So make sure you follow me, okay? It would really mean a lot to me with how much you mean to me and all. It would really make me feel loved. I've always wondered, what is it about these character archetypes that people find so appealing anyways? Personalities are just completely unrealistic. Like, imagine if there was someone like Yuri in real life. I mean, she's barely even capable of forming a complete sentence. And forget about Natsuki. Sheesh. Someone with her kind of personality doesn't get all cute and pouty whenever things don't go away. I could go on, but I think you get the point. Are people really attracted to these weird personalities that literally don't exist in real life? I'm not judging anything. After all, I find myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff too. I'm just saying it fascinates me. It's like you're siphoning out all of the components of a character that makes them feel human, leaving just the cute stuff. It's concentrated cuteness with no actual substance. You wouldn't like me more if I was like that, right? Maybe I just feel insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. Then again, you're still here with me, aren't you? I think that's enough reason for me to believe I'm okay just the way I am. And by the way, you are too, Tob. You're the perfect combination of human and cuteness. That's why there was never a chance I wouldn't fall for you. I mean, to be fair, I'm here playing this game because my best friend was like, "Hey man, you should play this game and don't look up anything about it." Which I'm glad I didn't because it kind of scared the fucking shit out of me, but still. Top, how much do you read? It's way too easy to neglect reading books. If you don't read much, this almost feels like a chore compared to all the other entertainment we have. But once you get into a good book, it's like magic. You get swept away. I think doing some reading before bed every night is pretty easy way to make your life a little bit better. Helps you get good sleep, and it's really good for your imagination. It's not hard at all just to pick some random book that's short and captivating. Before you know it, you might be a pretty avid reader. Wouldn't that be wonderful? And the two of us could talk about the latest book you're reading. That sounds super amazing.
Yeah, that'd be super great, but you know what's funny? I can't actually talk to you. It's more like you're just spouting random nonsense at me and I'm just kind of waiting for it to end. Or you just start repeating yourself, because then I'll find other methods.
Hey, you know that book you were reading with Yuri? Portrait of whatever it was called? It's funny, because I'm pretty sure that book, actually I don't think I should be talking about this. Sorry. Just forgot I said anything. You know, I've always hated how hard it is to make friends. Well, I guess not the making friends part, but more like meeting new people. I mean, there are like dating apps and stuff, right? But that's not the kind of thing I'm talking about. If you think about it, most of the friends you make are people you just met by chance. Like you had a class together, or you met them through another friend. Maybe they were just wearing a shirt with your favorite band on it, and you decided to talk to them. Things like that. But isn't that kind of inefficient? Feels like you're just picking at a complete random, and if you get lucky, you might make a new friend. And comparing that to the hundreds of strangers we walk by every single day, you could be sitting right next to someone compatible enough to be your best friend for life. But you'll never know. Once you get up and go on with your day, that opportunity is gone forever. Isn't that just depressing? We live in an age where technology connects us with the world, no matter where we are. I really think we should be taking advantage of that to improve our everyday social life. But who knows how long it'll take for something like that to successfully take off. I seriously thought it would happen by now. Well, at least I already met the best person in the whole world, even if it was by chance. I guess I just got really lucky, huh? Haha. Hey, do you like horror? I remember we talked a little bit when you first joined the club. I can enjoy horror novels but not really horror movies. The problem I have with horror movies is that most of them just rely on easy tactics, like dark lightning, scary-looking monsters, jump scares, and things like that. It's not fun or inspiring to get scared by stuff that just takes advantage of human instinct. But with novels, it's totally different. The story and writing need to be descriptive enough to put genuine, disturbing thoughts in the reader's head. It really needs to etch them deeply into the story and characters. You just mess with your mind. In my opinion, there's nothing more creepy than things just being slightly off. Like if you set up a bunch of expectations on what the story is going to be about, but then you just start inverting things and pulling the pieces apart. So even though the story doesn't feel like it's trying to be scary, the reader feels really deeply unsettled. Like they know that something horribly wrong is hiding beneath the cracks just waiting to surface. God, just thinking about it gives me the chills. This is the kind of horror I can really appreciate. But I guess you're the kind of person who plays cute romance games, right? Don't worry. I won't make you read any horror stories anytime soon. I can't really complain if we just stick to the romance. Hey, what's your favorite color? Mine is emerald green. It's the color of my eyes. That's not conceited or anything, is it? I just meant that I feel some kind of special connection to it. Like it's part of my identity. Does it happen to also be your favorite color, Tom? It's just a guess, because you've been looking into my eyes for a while now. You know what kind of sucks being the creative type? It feels like they work so hard but almost get nothing for it. You know, like artists, writers, actors. It's sad because there's so much beautiful talent in the world, but most of it goes unseen and unpaid. I guess that just means there's a huge surplus of creativity, huh? Kinda makes you feel like you're just not special at all. But that's fine. You're supposed to just write for yourself anyways, right? Yeah. I can't help but wonder how things would be different if the game just gave me a route in the first place. I think I would end up forcing you onto my route anyways. It has less to do with me not having a route and more to do with me knowing that nothing is real. I think the only difference would be that I may not have needed to take such drastic measures to be with you. Maybe the rest of the club would still be around. Not that it really matters. It's all lost its meaning once I found out it wasn't real. I really don't miss those days or anything. I really don't.
That's fucked up, Monica. Or Monica. Whatever the fuck your name is. You know it's not the time of year.
It's really a turbulent time for education. We're about the height of the modern expectation that everybody has to go to college, you know? Finish high school, go to college, get a job, or go to grad school, I guess. It's like a universal expectation that people just assume is the only option for them. They don't teach us in high school that there are other options out there, like trade schools and stuff, you know? Or freelance work, or many industries that value skill and experience more than formal education. But you have all these students who have no idea what they want to do with their life. Instead of taking the time to figure it out, they go to college for business, or communication, or psychology. Not because they have an interest in those fields, but because they just hope the degree will get them some kind of job after college. So the end result is that there are fewer jobs to go around for those entry-level degrees, right? So the basic job requirements get higher, which forces even more people to go to college. And college are also businesses, so they just keep raising their prices due to the demand. So now we have all these young adults tens of thousands of dollars in debt with no job. But despite all that, the routine stays the same. Well, I think it's going to start getting better soon. But until then, our generation is definitely suffering from the worst of it. I just wish high school prepared us a little better than the knowledge we needed to make decisions that's right for us. Tom, you ever wonder what it feels like to die? It's something I used to think about pretty often. Recently I think I've actually learned what it feels like. I don't really understand, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. But after a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with incoherent, jumbled patterns. I see static, rapid flashes of color while hearing all kinds of weird screaming noises. At that point, I can't even feel my own thoughts anymore. I start used to hearing my flashing and screaming and rambling what we even think. I'm pretty sure in the moment I don't really exist, but for some reason I can't remember. I can remember it anyways. After some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant and I'm back in my own mind. And you're here with me. No idea what it means for the game would quit or what this stuff happens to me. I just don't know how you always come back and put everything back to normal. If you could do me a favor and do that to me as little as possible, that would be really great. It's really not very pleasant at all to be trapped in that screaming void. In the end, you're always fixing it. It makes me feel like you really do care about me. So I have to thank you for that. It makes me feel even closer to you when you're here with me. Alright guys, she's just talking about a bunch of nonsense. There was a couple of... All I do have to admit... Actually, 1 minute. Call her mates for a better cuddle with her, haha. I guess that's true. Alright, she has said some interesting things, but it doesn't look like anything's happening, so I'm gonna try something interesting. We are gonna delete her file. Let's see what happens. Yes. Alright, we deleted it. Let's go back in the game. What's happening? Tom, what's happening to me? It hurts. Yep, that sucks for you, doesn't it? Hurts so much. Help me, Tom. Please hurry, help me. Help me! Well... Did you do this to me, Tom? Yeah, you killed everyone else, so I killed you too. Yeah, I deleted you. I'd do it too. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything! I loved you so much, Tom. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be so horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture.
You can't guilt me. Make me feel guilty for deleting you when you deleted 3 fucking people, bitch. Get the fuck out of my face.
You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye.
I make you sick? Bitch, please. I'm scared. Something's gonna pop up. Or it's just gonna be black. I hope it's just black.
I still love you.
That's...
I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible I am for you to hate me this much. All my friends, I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this.
Oh, you're learning.
I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's...
That's what?
I've made up my mind. Tom! I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. If I really love you, that...
Alright. Looks like the game is back to normal, except Monica's not here now. Our load games are gone. What happens if I go to new game? It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, it's surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that.
Hey, Tom!
Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, a good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we picked up the habit once again.
Tom, are you proud of me?
Yeah, for what?
You know, waking up on time?
Well, you've been doing that for a while now.
Uh-huh. You never even said anything about it, even though we walked to school together every day.
Well, yeah. I've always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud.
Come on, please. It's good motivation.
Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori.
Yay.
We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw nearer, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Tom, have you decided to join a club yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not really... I start to say what I always do, then I'm not interested in joining any clubs, but then something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club.
Really? Which one? Tell me.
I think I'll keep it a surprise.
Boo. You meanie.
Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. And that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I'm gonna pack up my things to stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from the flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs the section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello?
Ah! Tom! What are you doing here?
Well, I glance around the room.
Huh? So you're the Todd that Sayori's always talking about? Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Tom. We're at the literature club. And I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki.
The one whose name is apparently Yuri seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison to the girl named Natsuki, spare your size seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. Look forward to working with you. Working? Top, don't tell me you're... That's right. The club decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes lighten up. No way! No way! Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, Sayori is happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. It means we've become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Uh-huh. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah! After all, Natsuki decided to. Hey, don't ruin the surprise! Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? Girls have few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ah! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated that look like little cats. Yeah, the little cat cupcakes, I forgot about that. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my finger, looking at the best thing. I'll take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet, full flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Hey, already trying to impress a new member, Yuri? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Todd, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much to read, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking of seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Alright. So we obviously know all this. It's weird that... I guess we did delete her. Hey, Yuri. Eh? What about you know the first thing you said? Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Todd wants to read some of my manga, don't try and stop him or anything. That's okay. I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Tom? Maybe! Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we could all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah! You're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make 2 of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, huh? I have to read manga? Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little bit more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki.
If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me and find something that you really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute.
Sayori, shut up. Shut up. I think I would just tell her to shut up.
I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes! I look forward to it.
Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food.
I guess the meeting's over, huh?
Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along.
Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Tom.
Think so?
Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Tom. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing.
Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine.
We're gonna make it the best club ever! And that you joined every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Tom. I really want to thank you. I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm president now. I really know everything, Tom. You know how you tried to make everyone happy. It's all about the awful things Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. You made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. F-O-R-E-V-E.
What the fuck, man? It was going so well. I thought we were gonna end on a nice, happy note. But no! This bullshit has that. Man, this fucking game. No. Okay.
Eh? What's happening?
I won't let you hurt him.
Oh, it hurts. Ah!
I'm sorry I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Tab. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me.
This is weird.
So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So
This is Monica. This is strange.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
Okay. Interesting.
In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
That's actually pretty nice. Do I win now? Is it finally fucking over?
Have I found
Oh,
everybody a fun
cute.
assignment
It wasn't
to
too bad. That
do?
was interesting. It was different.
When you're here, everything
Oh,
we
now
do this
I'm
fun
just
for
deleting
you
everything.
and
What?
when I can't even read my own feelings. What good
I
are
kind of like the
words
game.
when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat? What do you call love in your reality? And in your
Tab.
reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
Not bad. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand that the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Now, just in case this is the end of the game, I just want to say I kind of at first this game I thought it was just another one of those visual novels where I was just gonna pick the girl, I was gonna get the ending, and it was gonna be over. But the game really did take a turn once we found Sayori dead, and I don't think we would have found her dead if I would have told her I loved her, but I can't be sure about that. Maybe Monica would have just deleted her regardless. I have no idea. But it seems like the text file I found earlier where she was like, oh, I think I broke something. Whatever, I'll just delete her. Was probably Monica dialogue thinking to herself, like, because she admitted she was screwing with the game files. She thought she probably broke the game and then just deleted Sayori at that point. But yeah, it was a very interesting game. I kind of liked it. It was very slow at the beginning. Like, I feel like it took too long to, like, pick up. And I feel like a lot of people who probably tried this game didn't get to the interesting bits because it took so long. I probably wouldn't have got them there either if I wouldn't have talked to Chris, my friend. Because when I first started playing the game, I was like, this is just some bullshit visual novel game. But it was actually very interesting, and it was very well done. I give the creator props for this because this is a free game, and that's a game like this being free and being so under the radar is outstanding. I love games like this that really like take your expectations and just flip them around. It scared the fucking shit out of me at times, but that's cool. I really enjoyed it. Now, when I click off this, the whole game is probably going to crash. Yep. Please reinstall the game. Alright, well that's it guys. I'll catch you guys later. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you thought of the game, and have a great day.